Welcome to Manifestation Bathtub, the show where we talk about how to manifest things. What does manifestation mean? It's all about law of attraction. It's all about, what is it about, babe?
Well, it's about
We're working on this.
Yeah, we're working on this.
Give us time. We might try that again. But first, we got a sponsor today. We got a sponsor. So we received a mystery bath treat in the mail from a business called Daring Discoveries, and it was addressed to Kit Rose Volcano with mermaids on it. And when we opened it up, there was this beautiful little card that says to the manifesting mermaids, and there's all these little teacups on the envelope. And then the card itself is shaped like a teacup. So it's from somebody named Leanne, who has a business called Daring Discoveries. It's very, very cute. And she wrote us this whole note about how Manifestation Bathtub has inspired her. It's really, really sweet. And so what she sent us is this bath tea. It's a bath tea and bath bomb soak set, winter warm-up. So it looks really good. It smells really good. I can't wait to use it. Let's see if I can get it open with one hand. This kitten's busy and naked, so I can't really turn to him with the camera. But let's see what I can do. All right. Okay, I got it. Wow, look at these bath tea bags. So I'm just going to throw this in the bath. You know what these smell like? They smell like
maple syrup. Whoa, they're busy.
Wow, they smell like
I like it.
Like King Spa, the Korean bathhouse, our favorite place. There's two of them. Should we put both of them in?
Let's save one. I think they're freaking cool. I want to use them later.
Really cool. And so it looks, so far, there's just a nice smell in the room. It's fizzing a little bit too. So like, it looks like there's some bath bomb-like material inside the tea bag. You guys see that? So it's like the herbs inside the tea bag. And the baking soda and everything seems to be kind of fizzing, and the bath water is kind of turning pink a little bit. So it's pretty cool. All right, so let's get started with the show. As soon as Kit decides not to show his whole naked body to the world, I'll turn the camera around. Babe, you want to get in the bath?
I'm in the bath.
I know, but you're a little hangy outy. Here we go. Hi!
Hi!
Hey guys, guess what? Legal nips!
Legal nips!
Legal nips! Ah! Legal nips!
Legal nips!
Yes!
They're a little bit black and scabby, but they're legal.
They're illegal. They'll get better soon.
Yes, they will. They
Guys,
every day.
Kit had top surgery.
Ooh, you turned the cold off. It's a little chilly in here.
Yeah. Woo! Hi, everybody.
Legal nips.
Good to see ya. I love that my phone is recognizing Joyce Swartz, my mom, as me right now. It makes me really happy.
That's funny, isn't it?
That is really funny.
It's really bizarre.
What you gonna do? All right, so welcome to Manifestation Bathtub, our weekly show where we talk about manifestation, the law of attraction, how to get what you want in your life and less of what you don't want.
From the bathtub.
From the bathtub. And sometimes we have celebrity guests. Sometimes we have non-celebrity guests.
Sometimes we bring people on and share screens with them from their bathtub.
If you'd like to be a guest on Manifestation Bathtub, just send us a message and we'll set up an appointment, a time that works well for you. And when we get in the bathtub, we'll just say, and you get on, we'll say add, and then your face will pop up in a split screen next to ours. It'll be really cool. And then you can be our guest.
So I'm Kit Volcano.
I'm Rosie Volcano.
We're the Volcanos.
We're Volcanoes. And we run an awesome, crazy, expanding, wonderful, awesome, beautiful coaching adventure business where essentially we teach healers, yoga teachers, psychics, anybody who's in the healing profession in any way, how to make more money, how to actually run their business in a way that feels supportive to them so they don't have to struggle. And we also lead yoga adventure retreats all over the world on volcanoes. Hi, Lauren!
Hi, Lauren.
Yay! Part of what we do in our coaching business is we talk about the law of attraction quite often because it's worked so well for us.
Yes.
And we tell stories about it every single week about how it shows up in our lives.
So have any of you ever wanted something really, really bad and you tried and you worked and you fought for it, and then all of a sudden when you're chill, you're relaxed, it shows up in a coffee shop or it shows up when you're out on a walk? Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times I've looked for the right accountant and it showed up when we went for a walk.
Oh yeah, totally. Kit has a lot of stories about things showing up when he goes for a walk. Which is really cool. I like that a lot. And I like to use walking as a way to manifest stuff too. It's like kind of like a walking meditation almost, where you're walking and you're thinking about whatever it is that you want. There's something else that popped up for me recently that was so it's one of those things where you hear a phrase or you see it written down. Maybe you find a new word you didn't know what that word meant before. And all of a sudden, you start seeing that word everywhere. You start seeing it on business signs, on street signs, and in advertisements on Facebook. Like all of a sudden, this word that you didn't even know existed before, it's everywhere. You're like, what the heck? Or maybe it's like a car that you really, really want. And you're just always thinking about that 2017 navy blue Kia Soul. Because that's our car. And you're just thinking about it, and all of a sudden, you drive into Target and the whole parking lot is full of Kia Souls.
God, it's so
right?
weird that you're thinking about cars. I had a dream last night. Oh, I just popped open the bag.
Great.
I had a dream last night
babe.
that I was race car driving with Conor McGregor.
I know
and
who that is.
New cars that were like better than Teslas.
Is Conor McGregor a race car driver?
No, he's not.
Who is
He's a very handsome Irish MMA fighter.
I was gonna say Mick. Okay. He's famous. I've heard of his name before. Lauren says, I manifested my Audi. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And so what that is, that thing where you learn something or you think of it and all of a sudden you see it everywhere, that's called your reticular activating system in your brain. All that is just a thing that your brain does where once it becomes aware of something, it's like you start searching it out. You start looking for it more.
Like you tune into the radio station where you can pick up signals of the things that you're thinking about.
Right. And then it's not like that thing didn't exist before you started thinking about it. It was still in all the same places. You're just starting to see it more often now because your brain is looking for it. It's looking for opportunities to notice it. Ryan says, good AM, you guys. Happy to catch y'all live. Woohoo! Yay,
Yeah.
Ryan. So glad you could catch us live today, too.
Ryan, I love that you're acknowledging it's morning for us because it is not morning for you, is it?
Yeah.
Are you in the Philippines, Ryan? I think so.
So anyway, guys, the reticular activating system, or the RAS. And so it's by this process. This has to do with your brain chemistry, your brain biology, but this is also has to do with law of attraction, right? So if you're thinking, I really want to buy a house, 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 all of a sudden you're going to be noticing as you walk down the street, you're going to run into a realtor. Like we did. And then that realtor is going to introduce you to a tax guy who's going to help you do your taxes.
Who's your tax shaman who you sit around at coffee shops and have so much fun talking to when he helps you with your business.
To help your taxes look good enough so that you can buy a house in 2019. That's our plan. It's 2:45 a.m. Oh my God, Ryan, you're crazy. Anyway, so the reticular activating system, guys, this is what we're talking about today. Hi, Stephanie. Is how daydreaming directly relates to law of attraction and manifestation.
So basically, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I busted the tea bag.
It's really cute. It's
we're
real
just
cute.
Full of
the bathtub is full of herbs now.
Herbs, yeah. Don't want to get those herbs in the wrong place. I'm gonna get herbs in my belly button.
Don't get those herbs up your hoo-ha.
So, what are the thoughts that you think all day long? If you're about 30, 35, most people, your thoughts are on a loop of repeat.
95% of the thoughts that you thought yesterday, you're going to think again today, and tomorrow and the next day.
How fucking boring is that?
So your body, therefore, becomes your mind. Because your body is stuck on this repeating pattern of thought loops, of
Okay, gotta get up. Okay, gotta make the coffee. Okay, gotta take my shit. Okay, gotta take the dogs for a walk. Okay, gotta do my yoga. Okay, gotta go to work. Okay, gotta put on my shoes and all these things. And you just, oh no, those goddamn loops.
So, have you ever wondered why your husband, your wife, your partner, your boyfriend, your friends, your boss, your coworkers never change? It's because you never change. It's because you're always constantly thinking the exact same thing about them, so you only catch them in the moments that affirm your reality. Because your reticular activating system has tuned into and programmed you to those exact moments to affirm what you're constantly thinking. Isn't that fucked?
Or maybe you're one of those people, like us, who's watching, who intentionally chooses new experiences constantly so that they don't end up on a loop. But even with that, you still end up on a loop sometimes, right? Even when you're living out of a backpack and you're going to a new country every few weeks and you're meeting new people constantly and you have literally no routine whatsoever, your thoughts can still end up on a loop. And
your thoughts could still be thoughts of what, like scarcity or fear, or like, you know, maybe you've got this belief that all men are pigs, and no matter what country
you're always
travel
looking
to,
for an opportunity to confirm that belief.
And so no matter what country you travel to, you always attract the guys that are total douchebags.
All right, taking notes.
You just made me take
notes. All right, RAS. So,
what is that thing that you want to change?
Well, here's the bigger question. What's that thing that you want to start seeing all the time appear in your life? You know, not bills coming in the mailbox. Like, most people don't want to see more bills coming in the mailbox, but a lot of people spend a lot of time thinking about those bills coming in the mailbox. But what do you want to see more of in your life? Do you want to see more
opportunities?
Harry Potter references? Do you want to see more opportunities? Do you want to see more sex? Do you want to see more
kind people?
Kindness, yeah. Do you want to see more friendships and travel opportunities?
Generosity and silliness and laughter. Yes.
More, any cases, more laughter. Exactly, more laughter. And so it's really funny. We were watching Joe Dispenza last night, and he said he was being interviewed for something, and it was like a 30-second interview. And the interviewer said, really quick, like, what's the secret to happiness? And he just said, you just choose to be happy. You just choose not to suffer, and you choose to be happy.
Stop
it's
doing
as simple
the things
as that.
That make you miserable.
Mm-hmm. And so, what are you daydreaming about right now? What were you thinking about before you started watching this video? What loop was your brain on? Let us know.
Love
Joe Dispenza's our hero right now. We love him so much. Oh, he should go on our hero board.
He should come on Manifestation Bathtub.
He should come on Manifestation Bathtub. Guys, what do you think?
Anybody got the Joe Dispenza hookup? Wouldn't it be amazing?
Lil Bear, hook us up.
This is what I'm daydreaming about, because like I want to enjoy my thoughts. All day long, I'm going to be thinking about Joe Dispenza coming on live with us in the bathtub. Mm-hmm. That's my new
You better watch, guys. Joe Dispenza's going to be on this bathtub show pretty soon.
Joe Dispenza's getting in a bathtub.
So what is it that you want to be thinking about more? What is it that you want to start daydreaming about? What is it? Tell us. Literally, write it in the comments. We want to see what you guys are going to start daydreaming about intentionally, and how you're going to start tuning your frequency, your reticular activating system, to draw more opportunities to experience those things into your life. So what's it going to be, guys? Let us know.
I don't know if many of you know me, but I went from one day crying in the food stamps office to the next day opening a $500,000 business, hair salon in Chicago, that just overnight freaking exploded. And, you know, I can't really quite track back why I manifested this so brilliantly and so easily, and it just happened overnight, except tracking it back to the fact that for years and years and years and years, just for fun, for the enjoyment, for the play of it, not for any pressure or any worry, I just daydreamed about opening that salon. I would sketch it out, I would walk around and look at storefronts. There was no pressure, there was no hurry. It's just constantly what I was emitting into the field was this fun, exciting, playful journey of opening this hair salon. And that daydreaming literally took me from, oh fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do, to the opportunity that changed my life.
You know, guys, for a long time before this hair salon opened, Kit was eating, what was it, top ramen, and occasionally you would treat yourself to a burger from the
burrito.
dollar menu. Like, he really did not have much money. He was saving everything he made. And within, what was it, a couple months, you manifested the money to open this hair salon.
And the spot, I went up, like, I got from my daydreaming, I was in the receptive mode of what to do next. I went on a walk, found the storefront, knew it was the right thing, didn't have the money, but within 3 months of signing the lease, found the way to get the money. Mm-hmm. And literally, this was all from the power of daydreaming. I didn't know or follow anything about the law of attraction. I watched The Secret once or twice, didn't know anything about all the things we know now. I just was a rampant daydreamer because my life sucked and I'd rather be in a fun mental place just daydreaming about what I wanted.
And this hair salon is still one of the best hair salons in Chicago right now to this day. So, hey Dee, we love you
Dee.
too. So let's read. What are people going to be manifesting in their life? What are they going to be daydreaming about? We got Annie K, art creation. We got Ryan, been daydreaming about having my own t-shirt printing biz. That's cool. We've got Lauren, developing my unique business. Yes. We got Sarah and Dordal saying, I'm using daydreaming always now. That's great. Vanitha says prosperity. And Lauren says walk. More walkabouts. Great. Yeah, exactly. So guys, if you're struggling right now, if your typical daydreaming thoughts are just kind of always meandering around scarcity, pain, frustration, depression, anxiety, confusion, doubt, worry, you're just going to bring more of that into your life. So what are you going to choose to daydream about today? And I'll say, like, what am I going to daydream about today? So we have a challenge coming up, a 3-day challenge. And we extended the deadline. It was last night, and we thought, you know what? No, let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. Last time we got 70 people in. This time we're hovering right about 65 right now. But we extended the deadline till Tuesday night. And so I think it's going to get to 100. And Stephanie Black says, Dream Man. So this challenge, you guys, is going to be freaking awesome. And it's going to be
badass.
Such a cool way for you to establish a really firm routine with manifestation, daydreaming, reticular activating system, and choosing what it is you want to think about, choosing the quality of your thoughts.
But also for a lot of you, it might be that first time that you really get a full picture of what you're thinking, so you really understand how what has come into your life has come, so you can change it and you can start creating exactly what you want. Like in the same way that I manifested free top surgery, what
you want. A lot of people don't even know. So we have 10 amazing Volcano coaches that are going to be coaching people in this challenge. We've trained these people for, some of them have been in the program for about 2 months. Some of them have been in the program for a little over 3 months. They are amazing people. They think like us. They coach like us. They
created some freaking amazing things in their life.
Yeah, they are wisdom keepers and masters of their own. 2 of them are watching right now, Lauren and Mike. And I think Audrey's still watching too. So all of them are coaches. They're going to be coaches in the challenge. And guys, if you want to get in on this with us on a deeper level than just watching these bathtub videos, join the challenge. I'll post the link in the comments after the video's over, and you can just click on the link.
And I just want to give a personal look at me about this challenge. This challenge was so awesome that people who did it before have now brought their spouses to do it with them.
Yeah.
You gotta have something really cool to be like, honey, I want you to do this with me.
Yeah. And so, we've kind of framed the challenge in this way of what are your New Year's resolutions and why don't you ever keep them, and learn how, why you don't end up keeping your New Year's resolutions, what you can do differently. But really, guys, it's about way more than just New Year's resolutions.
It's about changing your life.
Yeah, because the New Year's resolutions that you make and break are just a little representation of something much deeper that's going on in your life.
And something that goes on every single day, all day long, nonstop in your head. Mm-hmm. So what we want to do is just give you a challenge to daydream. What could this challenge do for you if you did it? If you're like, I don't want to do the fucking challenge, just daydream. What do you want in your life?
Yeah.
And here's the the two most important things about daydreaming. One, it has to be fun. Has to be fun. Two, it has to be fun. I was like, I'm going to come up with the second one. Nope, it just has to be fun.
Well, it has to be detailed. You know, this is one thing we always talk about with manifestation is you have to make sure you ask for exactly what you want. Otherwise, you might get a surprise you weren't expecting. Not a good one. So be specific about what you want in your daydream.
That's
Make
true.
it as detailed. Make yourself feel it.
If you're
too.
just like, I want a man, I want a man, I want a man. Well, that
You gonna get a man.
A, that doesn't sound very fun because you're desperate. Did you feel the desperation? I want a man.
I need a man. I need some pain in my life.
But what if you wanted peen in your life and you were just like, oh, that peen is going to be so massive and amazing.
And the man attached to it is going to be kind and compassionate and creative.
And he's going to make me laugh.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much fun. And
Guys, Anna Forrest told a story about, yeah, no problem. Daria says thanks for saying, or Darla says thanks for be specific. Because our teacher, Anna Forrest, she has a story about how she wanted to manifest a new partner in her life, and she asked Spirit to send her a man, and it sent her, I think it sent her like a dog or something, and it was like a male dog, and she was like, not quite what I asked for.
This is exactly what I asked for, but I was not specific enough.
Yeah, and then she went back and asked again, and the universe sent her a woman, and she was like, not right now. No, I think I'm really feeling more like along the male vibe right now. I think I need, you know. And so the more specific she got, eventually the right person showed up in her life. And so yeah, be specific. Here's one more thing I want to share with you guys.
If you just ask for peen, you might get a surprise.
Anyway, one more thing I want to share with you guys. A really great way to get these specific beings to show up in your life. And this is something we've done many times. Most of you guys have probably heard of vision boards, right? Well, either make a vision board or just draw. Just draw it out. So, for instance, Kit and I, when we make our vision boards, we usually make a big painting because we like to paint. We don't use magazine cutouts.
Because it's fun and this has to be
fun.
fun.
And if you're thinking, oh, I'm not a good artist, it doesn't matter. If it's something that's created from your fingertips and you put your heart and your spirit into it, it's going to be more impactful than if you just cut out a magazine clipping, which you can still do that too. That's totally fine. But I'm recommending to draw it. And so I'll give you an example.
I think that was a berry.
Cool. Great. For our last retreat in the Canary Islands, we wanted to have twice the number of people we had on our first retreat. We wanted to have 8 people on this retreat. And what we did was we took just a poster board and we drew a picture of a volcano on it because the retreat was going to be on a volcano. And we actually drew 10 people on top of this volcano. There was 8 retreat members and 2 of us. And it was amazing because we had this really cool thing planned that we were going to do on top of the volcano. And so it was that magical moment that we were planning for the retreat. And the people didn't have names yet. They were essentially stick figures, but there was 10 of us on top of this volcano. It was amazing. And so about a month before the retreat, we had 4 people signed up. And I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God, this picture's not going to work. We're not looking at it often enough. It was up on our bedroom wall. And it was it was big, you guys. It was like poster board size.
Well, and if you're listening, does oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God energy work to manifest things?
No. Well, here's the thing. I was about to go away to a bunch of other traveling before the retreat. I was about to leave. So I was leaving August 25th. The retreat started September 20th or something like that. Yeah. And so it was like almost a month beforehand. And I was like, oh God, I'm about to leave Kit alone to take care of all this stuff and just pray that these people show up and book for the retreat. Because the Canary Islands are like, you got to book that shit in advance. They're kind of far away from everything. They're basically Africa. And so anyway, I was a little bit worried, but you know what? I was like, let Jesus take the wheel. Okay, so I hopped on a plane, I went to Scotland, and I just kept thinking in my mind, I'm switching this mindset, I'm gonna let go, I'm gonna surrender, and I'm gonna just let the right people show up. And then boom, 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 lo and behold, right before the retreat, people started booking in. And it was actually perfect.
It was a
And
perfect amount.
we ended up having 7 people on the retreat, which is fine. And an extra person who is our chef at the retreat center. So I considered that 8. And he was amazing, Giacomo. And then one person actually didn't show up to the retreat, but it actually worked out for the best
So we
because
did have 8,
our
but he
rental
didn't
cars.
come.
So we did end up having 8 people. And so it worked out. It was all kind of last minute, but it worked out perfectly. And the retreat was beautiful, and it was perfect just the way it was. We couldn't have asked for a better retreat. So if you draw a picture, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be what it is you want.
Have fun drawing.
Have fun drawing it. Put on your favorite music. Get in a really good mood. Make a little cup of hot chocolate with some marshmallows in it. Put on your comfy Gryffindor socks.
Have this be the thing that, I mean, this is what I did before I had Facebook on my phone, is that it was my first hair salon job, and I would bring my notebook, and when I was bored, I would just go through modern salon magazines and draw my hair salon. Because I didn't have Facebook, I couldn't scroll. It was like, what I did to pass the time was daydreaming. And, like, what is the cost of daydreaming?
It's free 99.
Giving you good manifestation tips for $3.99 every Monday in the bathtub.
Yep. All right, guys. So that's all we got for you today. Thank you for watching.
We just want to say an extra thank you to Leanne Hillbridge from DaringDiscoveries.com for sponsoring our manifestation bathtub today.
And if you'd like to be a sponsor of Manifestation Bathtub, please send your bath bombs or bath accessories to 3272 Orange Avenue, San Diego, California, 92104.
And when you do send your bath bombs, please just send a little bit of a note of who you are, what you do, what your website is, so that we can give you a little shout out and send people your way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.